A big thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, and a big thanks to all of these donators of $5 or more. Gloomy Horse, Anenthusiast, Willie Davenport, and Vlad Tepish 3176. You all helped make these episodes possible. Howdy, insufferable gaming fans. Your old pal Rosser here with some more Castlevania 3. We're doing the Grant route some more. Last time, we got our butts kicked by all kinds of vile monsters in the employ of Mr. Dracula. I don't expect that today will be an exception, but, well, for starters, it would help if I turned the audio back on. Duh. Yeah, we're off to a great start on that one. So, hopefully, I'll be able to defeat a few more of the denizens of evil today. Whether or not I accomplish this is yet to be seen. But as long as we got Axe Knights, things ain't looking super great. Especially if I keep playing like butt. And by butt, I mean ass. And by ass, I mean shit. I mean, sometimes you just gotta kind of, get back into the swing of things. Oh yeah. This part. I can't say that I miss having been trying this. What I can say, though, is maybe this time I'll be able to do a somewhat better job of climbing along the bottom. Or not. Come on, game. I know this is possible. I've seen speedruns before. I know what Grant's capable of. See? Was that so hard? And the answer is yes. Yes, that was extremely difficult. For a variety of stupid reasons. But I decided to try it anyway. In the future, probably don't want to try that again because, didn't work very well. It was kind of a garbage move that caused me a lot of consternation and woes. Now, these Axe Knights, those are what I really need to work on trying to get through. Those frickin' guys, man. Those cause me trouble no matter where I go. So I think, and I could be wrong here, I think the proper play is to start ducking and whipping like crazy, and then I can let go of the duck button if they throw high, and that will jump me up faster than if I am whipping high and try to duck. Could be way off on that, but we're gonna try to find out. And I am really hating this section of this level. Really just this level in general, honestly. Truth be told, not my favorite level in all of the game. But you know, at the end of the day, I was ducking and trying to jump at the same time, which does not work in the least. Not even a little bit. I'll be taking that. Not that it'll be helping. Or at least not helping enough. Ah, for crying out loud. This section is brutal, man. Alright. Get through that. I have to know... Is there some hearts down there? I'm gonna find out. Might take me a hot minute, but I'm gonna find out. Because I gotta know. I have to know. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Grant has a lower duck than Trevor. I wonder if Grant could duck under the Axe Knight's axes. Now I'm thinking with height differentials. Shit. Fuck! Okay, yeah. A, gotta see if there's something down there. B, need to see if Grant can... He can duck under the axes. Oh, glorious day. Kalu Kalay. I mean, it's not a foolproof plan, but it's somewhat working. Just a fuzz. Alright, Grant. I need you to learn something about this area. And that was not... Come on, man. My thumb is quite literally blistered from some of the games that I've been playing lately, and this isn't helping it. Outrun the crows! Bugger. Howdy, Goldrat. I'm trying to figure out some alternate strategies for this level, and so far they're going terribly poorly. Just absolute balls. I am not winning in the least. But I did find out one thing, and that's that Grant can duck over Axe Knight Axe. Assuming, you know, I don't completely miss. Hey! Thank you. Damn decent of you, chap. I much appreciate it. I really wish that I could live up to earning those shears, too. Instead of, you know, constantly screwing this level up over and over again. I will endeavor to please. Rockin'. Thanks, dude. Got any special conditions you want me to do on this part? Not that I can necessarily pull it off, but I'll certainly be willing to give a few a try. Ack! We got it, we got this. Alright. We do not got this quite as well as I thought. Okay. Oop, whoop, hit, had a yelp. Okay. So, I'm trying to get Grant to climb down this around here and see if there's something in here, because there's a ledge here, and it makes me think that there's something there. So I have to figure out if there's something there. But I keep falling. I did it! I did it! I got here! Hell yeah! There's nothing here, but I made it to that spot. I made it to that spot, and that's all I frickin' wanted. Just to know if there was like some meat or a doubler or a sub-weapon or something hidden in that wall. There's not. But now we know that there's not, and I can finally put that chapter of this board to bed. Ah, so satisfying. Love it. Okay, next order of business, getting through this area without dying 800 times. Thank you, Wretch. Holy water! And a doubler to boot? Well, it's my lucky day. I'm just gonna wiggle on up here. See what I can obtain. And a tripler. Man, if I could just hang on to these items, I would be doing great. Probably gonna lose them. But hey, that was helpful. As this might be. Hell yeah, Spangbab. They're really pushing that stopwatch on me right now. Do not want. Not particularly. Nah! Run away! The holy water does a really good job of blocking the axes, so that helps. Oh, now the bats show up. I'll be taking that while present. It's gradual progress, but it's progress nonetheless. Now, here's the issue. This is gonna start falling on me. I'll need a guy that moves fast. Which would be grand. Shit. Well, so much for that. Hot idea. Bye, Tripler. Bye, Holy Water. Bye, Hope. Bye, Dreams. Bye, Life. Ugh. Gah. Alright. And people say, "Hey Ross, I noticed you've been playing Dark Souls games a lot. Those seem really frustrating." And I'm like, yeah, but they're not Castlevania frustrating. They certainly aren't that. All the way back, indeed. That's life. Was that Sinatra or Dean Martin? I forget. You know, who's saying that's life? It was one or the other, I think. At least I'm making it back here a little more consistently. Which is, you know, basically what you want. A little more. Wrong button. How about I try hitting the correct button? The correct combination of buttons. Yeah. Let's see if this guy drops... Well, he won't drop a tripler if I don't beat him with the holy water, but He might have dropped another tripler had I beaten him with the holy water. That is a distinct possibility. I would really like to not get completely screwed over by this guy. Let's do it the scaredy cat way. It worked. Oh. Oh. I just wrought my own defeat. Yep. And then the bats. Batty, batty, bat. Well. Can't win them all. Yeah, feel free to just hobble right on down that pit, mister. Except I know you won't. You're not that friendly. No one's that friendly. A real friend would have jumped right down that pit for me, Axe Guy. It's like Axe Guy doesn't even want to be my friend. Oh, right. Trevor can't duck under shit. But Grant can. Another fantastic advantage of Grant. He's really good at ducking. Not so great at range. Range is a definite disadvantage here. Son of a bitch. Well, that was not the way to go. Yep. He's not just good at climbing and speed, he can also duck really well. He can duck the fireballs, he can duck the axes. Basically all of the things that you would think that any of the characters would be able to duck, because they've been able to duck such things in every Castlevania game before this, but they can't. Grant can. So good for Grant. Yeah, Sypha definitely is a boss killer. A boss murdering machine is Sypha. And I don't have my holy water here either. Oof. Okay. I'm gonna actually... Hey, Dre, how's it going? I'm just, Hey, Wheats. Wheats and Dre. Both quite hello. I'm just getting wrecked by some Castlevania. Like, badly wrecked. Badly and repeatedly wrecked by some Castlevania. That's what I'm doing today. When you only got 2 lives to work with, you gotta really make them last. And I did not want to do that. I really, 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 really wanted to keep that stopwatch. Yeah, I always do it eventually, but boy howdy. At least when I did the Alucard route, I cheated and gave myself the 10 lives code. But this time, I'm doing it legit, so 2 lives at a time. Should have done that with Alucard, because that's always going to be an asterisk on my record. always going to be an asterisk on my record. I sure as hell ain't going to do that again anytime soon. Someday, maybe. Someday. Then we got this part. So many problems. And all of those problems involve fishmen who shoot fireballs at my face. My face being an integral part of my, you know, body that I need to live. Thanks for that dagger. That's just... yeah, I really wanted to get a dagger there and not keep my holy water. That's, well, thanks. Appreciate it, game. Bee's knees. Multiple bees, multiple knees. I mean, technically, Wheatstone, you're right. You don't need a face to live, because there have been many instances of people throughout history, like that guy who had his face ripped off by a chimpanzee. Actually, I think that was a woman. And she had to get a prosthetic face, and she lived. And then there's Zero, and his penis posting. Which never fails to delight. Actually, daggers are a pretty good way to go with these guys, because shooting them from afar actually makes it a lot easier to deal with them. Crap. Speaking of dealing with things, I'm going to want to get all the hearts I can grab. And that should be one right up here. That should be a hearts right up here, yeah. I'm very good at words and sentences, as you can tell. Alright. I want this to duck under. That'll be safe there, and then I throw daggers at the axe guy from afar, so I have time to react to his... oh. He's not there yet. Whoops! My mistake. Scrabble champion? Oh, Lord, no. I stopped playing Scrabble years ago. People say that Monopoly is a great way to destroy a friendship, but I guarantee you, Scrabble is 100 times worse. Never play Scrabble with people you actually want to stay friends with. It just doesn't work out. Yes, I want that. Really? Of course. What was I thinking? You know what? Let's stick with Grant for a bit here. This'll go great. Look at how great this is going. I sense no problems with that. Come on. Can I have, like, maybe an axe or a dagger or something to make Grant, you know, not be completely ineffectual here? Am I just gonna have to flat out go down here? I don't even like going down here because it's chock full of problems. But if it means that I might actually get some kind of sub-weapons or maybe some extra meat or points or a 1-up or anything I can use, I guess I've at least got to try. Right. Oh, here comes the rub. Monkey man! man! Monkey, monkey, monkey. Fun fact, Wheatstone, that Castlevania 3 clone is a prequel to the game that was crowdfunded by the guy that made Symphony of the Night. Hey, Erica. So, if it seems like it's a Castlevania clone, it's because it was made by the Castlevania team. Since Konami stopped making Castlevania games, the original guy or not the original guy, but one of the original guys and a lot of the original team decided they'd just make their own damn Castlevania games. We got ourselves a full whoa house. Yep. And I haven't played it myself, but I've watched a few people play it, and it looks like a fantastic game. Definitely one I'd like to get, and I'd definitely like to get the main game when it comes out. Damn right, Dre. Leave it to indies to pick up the slack. Crap, 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 crap. I am running out of time. Time. It's the one thing we don't have. Well, at least I got some health, so that's nice. Alright. Keep moving. Yes, checkpoints. Yeah, the problem with that is I don't think Nintendo would ever let that slide. Nintendo being super protective of their IPs. Now, a spiritual successor they could probably do. Okay. This is probably not going to end well. Shit. And, in fact, it did not end well. Alright, there's the boss. All I need to do is not screw up on the boss fight. I know, right? Can I go swimming? Can I go swimming? No, it is forbidden. Swimming is always great until you realize that you're one of those water-soluble heroes that you hear about all the time. Water-soluble heroes are not good at swimming. Okay, so from what I'm getting is that maybe Grant is not the person to take through this level. Yes. And the Wallachia Chamber of Commerce is very strict about their no swimming in the lake policy. I want it. I got it. Although the dagger was doing pretty decent work, so I'm not sure if that was a net gain, honestly. I have to stress over and over again that the Japanese version of this game has better music and is easier, in defiance of all normal internet or NES rules. Scheißen. Yeah. What now, game? Hey, Maddie. Good to see you, good to see you. We got ourselves, just about a full house here. It's good to see everyone. I'll try not to disappoint you all too badly. No, I've never Let's Played it. I have, like, played it in passing a couple of times. But, you know, usually the US version of stuff is easier than the Japanese version. Not always, but a lot of the times. Which makes this a weird case. Ah, Vindaloo chicken. That sounds really good. Aha! And now I get a wall chicken and be good. Now all I have to do is have a judicious use of the stopwatch, and do not get that candle. Do not get that candle because it is a dagger. It was a dagger last time. It was a dagger the time before that. And I do not want a dagger. I want a stopwatch. Do not break that candle and get a dagger. Of course, that doesn't stop the crow from randomly dropping a dagger out of nowhere. Crow! No? Okay. Thanks for that. They are clever. They're a very clever bird. Crows and ravens. They're pretty neat. You know, a lot of people say that they'd like some kind of weird wild animal type of pet, and I'm down in the water. But, you know, some people want like a raccoon or a fox. I'd like a crow. Or a raccoon or a fox. Although, you know, I'd like to have a cat as well. I like my dog, though. My dog's a real sweetheart. You know, just lots of neat things you could have as pets, in theory. Alright, time to learn some enemy patterns. Crap! And that time I jumped in the water on my own. See, now, back when I lived in Shawsville, we had a very rare albino skunk living under our storage building. And eventually she had a lot of little skunklings. Don't know whatever happened to her. Maybe a cat got her. Maybe she died of old age. Hard to tell. It was a pretty huge one, too. Although, you can bet that every time I saw her coming around, I ran like hell. Because I sure as hell didn't want to get skunked. Crap. I'm getting wrecked. Taking a lot of damage, Chief. Yep. It was almost pure white with just a little bit of black around the eyes and a couple of spots on the back. So I guess it wasn't like albino, it was just like some kind of white-coated skunk. I don't know if that's a normal thing, but that's the only one of them I've ever seen. Two, three, and there. Yeah, well, you can only get better by practicing, Maddie. Yeah, clearly you don't have to be good at Castlevania to stream it. If you had to be good at Castlevania to stream it, I would not be streaming Castlevania games. At all. At all. Shit. Case in point. Ugh. Why is it so hard for me to... You know what? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Oh, did they ever finally release La Mulana 2? I never played La Mulana 1, but, you know, I had several friends that were really into both the original and the remake. And they both seemed really awesome. Nice. I'm down with that. Haha! The day is mine! Throw a dagger at a bird. Win fabulous prizes. I'll just be over here dagger birding. Or bird daggering. Or some combination thereof. Or not. Oh yeah. I played a lot of old games that were very cryptic back in the day. Probably not as cryptic as the original La Mulana, but cryptic games nonetheless. For instance, when I was 4 or 5 years old, I beat Raiders of the Lost Ark for the Atari 2600 without an instruction booklet. Now that was tricky. Turns out you had to use 2 controllers. Because they're multi-talented. Crap. I am not doing well. Alright, sounds cool, Maddie. I'll give that a look. Which reminds me, I desperately need to update my playlists. Like, I've got at least a dozen games that I finished since the last time I updated my playlists. So, kind of need to do that. Yeah. Ah, missed. Got a timer. I can do this. This is not outside the realm of possibility. First of all, don't get the dagger. Don't get hit by the crow would be nice too, but we can't always win. Oh boy. Well, at least I have one life to try this. Let's hope that the stopwatch works on this boss, because if it does, that'll help immensely. Surprise! It does not work. I guess that probably surprises no one. Shit. Ah, you know what? I'll bet Grant would be so good at fighting the boss because he can move more quickly. Maybe not, but maybe so. I mean, it would be worth a try. I know he can use the axe. Yeah, you guys just jump right on down. A lot of you. Not just one, both of you. Shit. Pickle. Shit, pickle. Shit, pickle, pickle, pickle. Pickle, 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 shit, pickle, shit, pickle. I could if I... The problem is, you can only hang under a platform and attack with sub-weapons. You can't hang and attack with his regular weapons. Although his shortness does help at least a little bit, or it did, for a brief time, before all of a sudden it didn't anymore. Okay, Grant not helping there. This is gonna have to be a Trevor situation. I think last time when I was doing my Cypher run, I had to beat this level with Trevor as well. So, that should just be that. I'm just gonna have to man up and get good. That's all. Man up, or toughen up, or woman up if the woman is a badass Amazon. Or drink up if the badass is a heavy drunk. Yeah. But Sypha having really badass special attacks negates that damage really fast. I think I used, oh, now that you mention it, I think I used the flame spell for Sypha. And the flame spell for Sypha really takes out stationary bosses very quickly. So yeah, that's what it was. So yeah, last time I was through here, it wasn't Trevor, it was Sypha I was using. Okay, that explains it. Yes. Whipping is what we do best. We're doing what you said! Why are you still hitting us? Because we love whipping! Flamethrower. Such a good spell. That also reminds me, I was out earlier at the park, and I played me some Pokemon Go. Apparently, now you can do friend codes in Pokemon Go. Mind you, I don't know anyone's friend codes, but if I did, I'd be able to send them gifts now. So that's a thing. I like to still play Pokemon Go once in a while. On account of because it gives me an excuse to get out of the house and get some exercise. Which is always a bonus. Nope. I'm gonna keep the triple shot. Oh, you know what? If I could keep this all the way up until the boss, it's possible, just possible, that I could use this to stunlock them when they're hopping up on the edge of the place. I forgot to get the meat out of that wall right after I said that. Shot myself right in the foot on that one. I'm a genius. A super genius. A super duper triple ultra secret genius. Yes, definitely get something to drink. Something dairy-based if you really... Why did I do that? Why? I knew better. I knew better than to fall straight down. But I did it anyway. It's almost like I'm somehow secretly sabotaging myself. Well, double dumbass on me. No, don't go get Ma. I was doing so well until suddenly I wasn't. Everything went south so quickly. Oh, oh. Disappointing. Oof. I need that. Thank you. Would have liked to have not taken quite so much damage getting it, sure. Alright. Let's be moderately smart about this, shall we? All the keys are in place. We just have to unlock them in order. We can do it. You know what? Maybe we can't do it. Maybe giving up hope would be a lot easier because, you know, then I won't be expecting a victory, so that when it actually does come, it'll be that much sweeter. How did that not hit any of the fireballs? I ask you. No, really. Why? What the fuck? Can I not hit the fireballs from the back now? Is that what's going on? Is that a thing? Ugh. 0 lives. Perfect. Lovely. Boy, oh boy. It's been one of those runs. Well, that's an hour of that down, just about. Well, 50 minutes. I'm going to stop playing Castlevania 3 now. I'll play something else. But for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. This has been your old pal Rosser. Take a drink.